Hey everyone, I'm back down here at the beach. Just heading off to a new spot where I'm hoping to find a bird or a penguin. I haven't found one before, but I've heard there's been found in this area. And on the way there I just saw this rock slide over here. Had a quick look at it. And I might be wrong, but over up top there, I'm seeing something that reminds me of moa bone. And maybe even a vertebra. Let's go have a closer look. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's old bone. I think that's moa. And that looks like a vertebra to me. That is so cool. I've never found a moa vertebra. If this is one, that is insane. Oh, I'm stoked with that. Just going to spend a bit of time here, seeing if anything else. Oh, what? There's another one. Oh, I'm definitely going to spend time here now. And there's a shell in there too. It's a little gold mine over here. Okay, so this has already turned into a great day. 2 bits of, I think, moa bone. And it's looking good for maybe being part of a vertebra. And if I found 2 bits that close together, maybe they're associated. Ooh. I'm still at the same rock slide. There's a little bone. Unsure what it's from, but it's really old. I'll keep that. The only other thing I found was this. I think it's part of a tusk shell. Yeah, I'm starting to think this could be quite a large bit of moa skeleton. Yeah, this looks like another vertebra. So it would be the 3rd one found over here, all in the same area. Oh, I really wouldn't mind finding the beak or a femur or something, one of the really large bones. That's an awesome one. So that's 3 potential ones just from this one spot. Managed to find a few more bits and pieces. I think these are 2 vertebrae, and then bits and pieces of maybe another one. Yeah, that's a good start to the hunt. That's awesome. I'm really happy with these 2. I don't have any moa vertebrae. I'm still on the way to the spot I want to check out for the birds, or for where I might find a bird. But I think I found my first crab of the day, if I can just find it again. See it there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. There's the top of the shell. You can see there's parts of the bottom. It's damaged. Oh wait, is that another one? Oh no, I think it's just barnacles. Yeah, that's just barnacles. But yeah, even though this one's damaged, I quite like it. It hasn't got any claws. And I like the look of the top of the carapace. And most importantly, it's really small and light. I'm into the hills a little bit here, and I think I found something really cool. Have a look if you see that. That, I think, is a piece of moa eggshell. It's got the right coloring and the right texture. It's got those little, or quite large markings on it. I really think that could be one. Yeah, to my mind, that's moa egg. And that's the biggest fragment I've ever found. Really, really cool. I think it's a moa eggshell just by the shape of those pores. You can see they're quite long and narrow and quite large. And the shell's really thick. That's an awesome find. It's strange how often I find something when I've taken a break or stopped walking. I was setting up the camera over here just to have like a landscape shot. And have a look at this. Right next to where the camera was set up. That's a crab. The beautiful one. That's the bottom of it. I don't know if there's much left, but I really like the bottom. Awesome. Might be able to prep it a little bit still. Get some more detail out of it. I've just found this. You can see there's something sticking out the top there. It's probably nothing good, but I'm hoping it might be a crab or even something better. Probably a crab or a barnacle. I'm gonna keep it there, it's really small. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Don't know if anyone recognizes this rock in the middle of the screen here. I found it the first time probably a year ago and didn't take it home. I thought it was quite weird because it's quite round and it's got a hole straight through the middle there. It's quite large. A few people have commented on the video saying it might have been an anchor. So maybe it's an actual artifact. But what actually got me interested over here are these bones. Have a look at that. It's a nice bone cluster in there. It's going all the way through. There's some of it, there's some sticking out there. It's way too heavy to carry back from this distance. Have a look at that piece of bone sticking out there. I thought it was petrified wood at first. And then I saw the pores. That is a big chunk. Yeah. That is a good size. Wow. It's a beautiful piece of bone. I'm gonna put it in the maybe pile. Here's a potential crab to take home. This is the underside. You see there's the big claw over there. So everything's still over here. The claw's got a bit of damage to the bottom, but there's nothing sticking out the top. So if you prep it from the top, it's going to look really cool. I'm going to put that in the maybe pile. Here's another one. I think that's also a big crab. So there's one, and there's one. Very close together. I think I'm getting to the good spot again. Here's quite a cool crab. It's got some damage over here to the top of the carapace and some to the claws. But I like these water-worn ones. Oh, look how cool it looks at the bottom. Not feel bad about leaving it. The waves are just gonna destroy it. So I'll take it back home. But you can hardly miss that one. Have a look at that. Pretty much all the prepping work's done already. Not sure if that's a... Yeah, it is a 2-minute cast on this. You see it's got those two little patterns on the top there. It's missing the claws. I picked this up, not quite sure what it was. You can see there's legs on the side, so it's actually a crab. Such a weird looking one. Very strange. Can't quite figure it out. I think I see another eggshell fragment right over there on that rock. It's in the right layer as well. This yellow layer. That's where I find most of them. Yeah, awesome. Second piece of eggshell for the day. Here's a really nice shell with the oyster next to it. I think I've got it out in one piece as well. Awesome. On my way back to the car, saw this good shaped concretion, flipped it over, there's a cool crab in there. It's always a nice surprise when that happens. I've been thinking, and I think I need to go find that anchor. I think I'll do an early morning mission, otherwise it's going to bother me. What if it actually was used as an anchor? Yeah, I'll set my alarm for 5. Let's go. This is the next day. I'm back here. I'm going to try and fish that anchor that I left behind here yesterday. Also just have a look at that little landslide, see if anything else is washed out. Maybe some more moa bones. Managed to find this rock again. It really is suspiciously symmetrical. Okay, let me load it up. Then head on back to the landslide to see if I can find more moa bones. Here we are back at the landslide. Let me have a look what I can find. Got my spade here. I'm going to have a quick dig around as well. The first bit of moa bone. There's 2 little bits of moa bone I just found. I think I'm going to have to let the weather do the rest. Maybe after the next rainstorm there'll be some new stuff exposed. Really hoping there's a skull in here somewhere. Well, I'm back. What an awesome hunt that was. I didn't expect to find such a huge amount of fossils, and it's just so diverse. I mean, I've got crabs, moa bone, shells, all sorts of things here. Let's have a look at it. First up is the moa bone. I found quite a few pieces in that little slip, and I'm very excited about these vertebrae. You can see that's where the spinal cord would fit through in the middle there. I think they call it the foramen. Pronunciation's probably way off, but yeah, it's something like that. That hole there. And both of these have one. This one's a little bit damaged, but there it is. You can see it there. Here's a whole little box full of more moa bone fragments I found over there. It was so much fun just sifting through them. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that area. As the tide comes in, it's going to wash away some more of the rock and hopefully leave behind that moa skull for me. This is what I suspect is, well, it is eggshell, and I suspect this is from a moa. Have a look. I don't know if you can see these little holes, these little divots, and how elongated they are. And I think that's a characteristic of moa bone. It's also relatively thick, maybe a millimeter or two. Here are some of the shells I found today, and this little bit of moa bone that was in a different area, so it wasn't part of the other slip. Some oyster shells. I really like bringing one or two home. Flabellum coral, really nice gastropod over there and there. Part of a tusk shell. I'm not sure what this one is. I'm not sure if it's anything or just an imprint. Here are today's crabs. As you can see, I've got quite a few. Most of them are damaged, but some are only damaged on the bottom or top, so I can prep the other side if I want to. I also feel bad leaving them there because they're just going to get smashed by the waves. My favorite is probably this one over here. Such a beautiful dark color. I love those dark colored ones. There's the top. Bottom's also quite damaged. I really like this one, it's very symmetrical. The top could be prep still, I think. This one's very damaged. This I'm not sure about. It's got that fishy feel about it. Like it could be part of a fish. I don't think it's a crab. And this one's quite cool. Have a look at the bottom here. That is awesome. That doesn't even need to be prepped. I'm not actually sure what this is. There's something sticking out there at the top. I'm gonna have to prep that. This one's also very damaged. Would have been an awesome crab. Barely anything left at the top. It's a strange one, this. Very hollow and damaged, but almost pyrotized. I think this is only half a crab. There's the claw coming, the big right claw coming around. I don't think there's anything left. Then I think today's strangest find is this really round rock with a hole straight through the middle. How weird is that? I'm not sure if it's an actual artifact or if it's just natural, but I went back the next day and I got it. At the very least, it's going to make a cool water feature. I had a look inside here and I can't see any tool marks. Yeah, I'm unsure. I don't know if it was an anchor. It certainly could have been used as one. You could just put a rope through the middle there, and it's heavy enough. Yeah, let me know what you think about this one. Thank you for joining me on this hunt. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it. Finding so many different things was just crazy. Thank you for everyone that's been sending me photos for the slideshow as well. I'm going to put some at the end of this video. If you do have something for the slideshow and would like to share it, email me and just put the subject line slideshow. I'll see you all in the next hunt. Have a good week.